Hey people, I just wanted to jump on real quick and share this brief little message and see if I can encourage someone. Um, for those of you who happen to be in the middle of a season where you are going after something, right? Whatever your focus may be, business, family, health, right? And it is something new and out of your norm. Maybe it's difficult, maybe it's big, and you are doing some different things, right? So I just want to encourage you to remember what God told you to do, right? And for those people who are not religious, remember why you decided to make this change in the first place, right? So often I find that when people are going off after something new, that we have to be mindful of not letting negative words hinder us, right? So I got reminded of this at church this morning. It was such a good word, and I thought I would share it with other people. When you're going after something new, there will always be people who have something negative to say. Right? Sometimes they're strangers and you can disregard it. Sometimes and I think many times, it's people like family members and friends who mean well, right? But don't understand where you are at in your life. They don't know what God has told you. They don't know all of the details of what you're going after and what you've learned in that process. And so you're going to have to figure out how to trust yourself, how to trust God, and not let those negative words hinder you from doing the thing that you set your sight to or doing the thing that God told you to do. Everyone is not going to understand your assignment, right? So just recently in this season, God had me put an end to my nonprofit, right? That was so unexpected, and it was not a part of my plan, but that's what he told me to do. And there were lots of people who didn't understand that decision and wanted to help and how can we keep it going, but that's not what God told me to do. And so I got to stick with that, right? And there are other situations in my life that I can think of right now where other people, like the business venture that I'm doing now, where I had another person that I can think of who did not like what I was doing, right? Like they didn't like the organization that I'm involved with. They just don't like the way that I'm choosing to go about this. And they decided to walk away, right? They decided that they no longer wanted to be affiliated with me because of the organization or the way that I'm going about this new business venture. And I just want to remind you that everyone is not going to understand your assignment. And so you are going to have to figure out how to have some tenacity and what some people call stick-to-itiveness, which of course is not a word, but whatever. And remember what the fuck God told you to do, right? Like, this isn't about other people. This is about you and you going after the things that are important to you. And that can be difficult, right? Starting a new business venture is no joke. Look at my face. No joke. And whatever it is that you're going after, it is probably no small task either, right? Because change is difficult. So figure out how to remind yourself. Put yourself in a circle of people who support you, who will remind you about why you're going after that thing, and who have some experience in that area. So when you decide you're going to jump off and do this new diet that nobody understands, and they telling you shouldn't do that because you're going to die, you got some people in your circle that have either done the diet or they get it. Like, you got to find some people who are going the same direction as you so they can be supportive. So just remember that, right? Everybody ain't going to understand your assignment, and don't let those negative words hinder you. Everybody ain't going to be able to go. That's the bad news. Some people not going to make it to where you're going. The friends and family members, associates, whoever they may be, they may not make it. It's okay. Keep your focus, right? All right. I'm out. Peace.